Okay. Hi, welcome to Don's Workshop. I am starting a new build today, but first I have a slightly different sound and camera setup I'm trying. So slightly different camera position and move the mic to here to see if this will be a little better with the sound and if I can still build okay with this mic being here. Since when having the mic up here, sometimes like when I talk, when I was facing down, I wasn't really picking it up real good. So I'm gonna try this and see how that goes. And this is gonna be the build that I'll be starting today. Starting the Bugatti Chiron Technic build. So I got this a few months ago, since I've been looking forward to putting this one together for a while. Anyway, let's get started on this. That's what we got. Okay, here's the sticker sheet. So that's good. And this is box 1, so it has a 1 on the side there, like that. And it should be is it actually packed properly in order? Okay, so before I get started, let's get into the book here. So this is interesting. So this is book 1. Now the actual book is up here. So we got that nice big beautiful book. And let's see what it has to say. Book 1. And there's the car there. The Lego Technic podcast, so that's interesting. So they had multiple episodes of the podcast episode 1, 5. Man, they had a lot of episodes on this thing. Aurelian sketch book, the podcast 2. Grand Palais in Paris podcast. Authenticity of design found in the Chiron will stand the test of time. Episode 3. This is the most sophisticated Lego Technic engine ever built. Okay, so this one was before, like I built the Ferrari, and that's pretty awesome engine. So let's see if this is actually different, or this one was built first and that maybe the Ferrari was just a like slightly different one, but they'd already kind of figured out how to do that. Assuming when they say it's most complicated, it was more complicated than the Porsche. Okay, let's see how this works out. I mean, I can see some of the gear parts in there. They kind of look similar to the Ferrari at the front there. We'll get into it and find out. Okay. Okay, looks like I got everything sorted here, so let's get started. Okay, looks like we are starting with, I need one of these, I guess. I got 2 more. I need 2 of these. Need both of these. Okay. Let's put these there and then start putting this stuff together here. Okay, got that, and then 2 axle pins go in there. And then we have this frame. And we start by putting that there. Okay, now the long blue pin and the gray, the axle connection, and then another T goes on there, and the long red axle pin, it goes on the other side. Okay, now we have the black frame, and I need to, how does that think? It thinks it goes like this. And then we put 6 these black pins along the sides here. Okay, there we go. And now I need the longer black. That's the 2 there, and that goes on this side, and I have to... That's gonna strengthen this frame up, hold it together. There we go. I have one of these with a long blue pin in it, and a black pin. And that goes in there and into the inside frame there. Then we do the same thing, but with a gray beam on the other side. So there we go, like that. And we have these guys. Okay, so these are like, gonna look like a llama. These connectors, and I need this, and I need to put those on either side. That's weird. Okay, now long blue pins go in these locations. Those are going in easily. And then this is supposed to go over here. Okay. And then, okay, that hooks up like this. And that is on. Okay. Same thing for the other side. These llama corner beams, and then same thing with the pins here. And like that, and there's an orange axle connector pin with a red axle in it. Curious. So that goes on the other side. And it just connects up like that. Okay. Now, these ones, these beams, I need to do this 2 times. This is how you use up these pins, get used up fast. It's a 5, this is a 5. And hook the 5 up like that. Just do the second one. And hook the 5 up like that, and those go here to hook those pieces up. Oh, look at that. Perfect. just solidifies everything together there. Always what you're doing with the Technic. Always more solidification of the build. Okay, that goes there, and then this blue one goes like this. And I need to do one for each side. And that goes like this. So this one goes on this side. This one goes on this side. Okay, now we have two of these ones. Got a black axle pin, long axle, and this yellow beam with axle connections, and that goes on the underside, or it goes here. Okay, like that, and then I push the blue pin through there. Now I need one on the other side. Right, and that is the axle pin goes like that. The yellow pin beam goes on like that, and you hook that in like so. Same thing. Blue pin gets pushed through there. Okay, now we have the 5 beams, and we're hooking these up. This is facing this way now. Putting 2 long blue pins there and there. I have 4 black pins. Okay, the black pins go down there. Okay. That goes there, and then the 4 black pins. This is an interesting choice here, why we put these in like so. Okay. And the gray, one of the long gray beams. Okay, we have 2 axle pins go into this beam, and then that goes in the middle like so, and then that hooks to there, and I missed an axle. Supposed to be an axle there. Red axle is sticking out of there. Oh no, that's this step. Never mind. I didn't miss anything. Okay, those go there. All hooked up. Okay, now we're building another thing with the frame. Okay, we're getting this suspension started here. We're not gonna. Are we building a possible to take apart piece here? Okay, that goes there. And then we have long blue pins. And that's 2 of these tank pieces. The small T with an axle connector, so. And they go facing out. Okay. Now the green beam. Oh, here we're making the gearbox. That's what we're doing. Oh no, this is a new piece. New piece. Okay, you gotta put this in here. Inside, and then put the blue gear on it. And then 2 black pins. Put 2 black pins up here. and a 5 beam. Oh. Literally, it's the green ones right here. Okay, there we go. And then I put that in here. Now we take these yellow ones, put the axles in there, and hook them together on that side. Now we put this over here. And flip this over here. We have the gray. Two of these gray beams with the axle connectors. And put that on the other side here. Okay, that's a start. Now, two of these. Where these go? Oh, I'm supposed to, oh, they just kind of sit there, I guess. And then we're gonna put axles through these. The 7 axles, the longer yellow axles. Okay. Just pop that through there, I guess. And this side as well. There we go. And that is those two pieces connected. Okay, that's the wrong side. And right there. And this beam with this beam with the pin. That way and that way. Always, and yeah, one of these kind of intricate, weird connections. And then we have an axle. Goes up here. And an axle that goes down here. Okay, and then this beam axle, or this hooks up there. Pretty sure that's supposed to go further through. Is it gonna let me there? Okay, and then I have the other L piece here. And it, yeah, there we go. Sort of like this, and we need that. We have a T. Push that through the T. You have 2 long blue pins. And all of this. Okay, that pushes through up here. No, down 1. Okay, and then the other T, a T on the other side. Okay. Now, take this curved bracket or curved beam and put an axle pin there. Axle connector. And a long blue pin in the corner here. And then a 5 beam goes up here. And that hooks up to, that's going to hook up right there. That goes in here. And then that goes in there. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, now the red beam here, or pin, like that. Okay, that's not, that goes this way. And then I gotta make another thing here with these tan. And this goes in here. Okay, it's like that. Now we have this piece, and this is supposed to go in here. Okay. And that, so if I face that this way, is supposed to hook in up here. Okay, so it's, yeah, the two red pins there. Okay, now I'm supposed to turn it this way and hook this wheel up. And we have a long blue pin on the top here, or what will be the top. And where does that go? That hooks up to the top one here, I believe, like that. So it would make me think that hooks up down there, but we don't hook that up yet. Like that. Now I have these axles and articulating joint, and this one. Okay, and then that's supposed to go through this blue. Okay, it goes in through this way. Okay, there we go. Ah, I see. You gotta hook the articulation joint piece up like so, and then put the long blue pin into the bottom side. Now, yeah, look at that. Well, that is quite different than other steering, eh? It's a lot more movement. Okay, now I need the 5 beam to go on top here. Okay, now we're making the other side here. Goes there. And the long blue pin. And now that hooks up, I'm assuming, wait a second, hooks up this way. That's not right. Oh, it's there. Okay, those two go there. Blue pin goes there, and this one, oh, yeah, this is just a little bit on the tricky. There we go. Now it's pushed in. There we go. Things are moving freely, and wheel is turning. Okay, now we have the shock absorbers. Just pop those on there. And they actually just go right in there. Right into the top here. Pretty simple. I'm gonna push them down. Okay, and then a yellow. That yellow piece there. And now I need... Oh, I'm supposed to do this twice. I didn't notice the twice. I have to go back. Did it show twice? Oh, it did. It did show twice. Okay. Should have been paying attention to that. So let's do this again. Didn't see the twice. And I hate it when I don't see the twice. Okay, and then it's going like that. Need the axle on the top. Yellow axle is going in there. Okay. Put that like that. Okay, there we go. Can I get that to go through just a little bit? Okay, there we go. This connection. Do this one again here. And that goes right there with the T, like so. And then put that like that. Then we're like so, and you have to get that lined up there. Oops, I put that in the wrong way. There we go. And then the 5. The black pin with this piece there, and then this kind of weird operation we got going on with this, but it is important. Get that in there. So that goes like that, right? And then oh, I forgot that one there. Now that goes up here, like so. The wheel again. I want it like that, and then pop that in the, flip that around, pop that in here. Oh, I forgot that guy. And now the axle piece with the articulating joint. That goes in like so, and like that. And then we just get the long blue pin, pop that in there. Yeah, moving, okay, okay. Blue, or the 5 beam, hook that together. Do this again with the this joint. And that goes here. The 5 beam, which then hooks up like so. Let's try to get that there. And then these two. Why on that one want to go on? There we go. Top one really didn't want to go on. How? What fell out? I heard something fall out. Something fall out? Okay, I think we're okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's not supposed to come out, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that. That's going to snap in here. There we go. The shock absorbers go on there and there. And then this axle holds them in. Looks like everything is there. Okay. Just need this last collar. Okay, now the gearbox. Now that's this way, and I need to drop the gears in. Oh wait, I have to put this one on first, then drop those other two in. Okay. And then we need, that needs to go in here, and I need both. So which way is that going? Goes this way to start, and then I need that to go. Okay, there we go. That's in. This is quite different than previous builds. Okay, so that's just, it's sitting there, but oh, that's not in though. Okay. It's moving. It's okay. It's moving. Now I need these. Okay, they're going to get held in now. So let's get... So that goes like this. Okay, that's that side. And there's that side. Okay, there we go. And then still on this side. Okay, oopsie. That was supposed to be on the other side. Do I need to do anything? But is it not? It's not gonna like. Okay, I'm just gonna put these on this side, because this is where they're supposed to go, and if I have to take the other ones off, I have to take them off. These need to go in this side. So I can put on these pins on this side. So there is pins going in here and there. And then two long blue pins with 1x1 beams on them. Okay, and they go in this spot here. Okay. Now I have these two, and they hook up here. Oops. Axle side. And now I have long blue pins. And black pin. And long blue pins. Okay, so that's that side. And now we take one of the longer black bars. Okay, it hooks between those two. Get those 6 pins on. There we go. Okay, that's on there. And then 2 long blue pins in the middle here. Like so. We have 2 5 beams that connect here and here. Okay. And then 1 3 beam that goes in the middle. Okay. Now I have this the 13 beam. It's one of these. It goes here, and a long blue pin goes like that. Okay, like so, and then black pins. Why face it that way? Like, it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, and then that goes in. That goes in here, from the looks of it, right? Or over one. Okay, it goes over one. Does go like this. Yeah, it doesn't hook to that. That L beam. Okay, so now that's all in. See, that doesn't hook up to that. So there's that. Okay. 2 long blue pins, and then that goes on the other side. Okay. And now we flip it around. Okay, there's those 2, and then I need black pins. Turns out it was fine. And now I need this shorter one. That does hook onto those ones. And then I take the long blue pins, and they go up here. Okay. Now this again. Where is this gonna go? That is gonna go over here. Where is that going? Am I missing? Okay, I see a long blue pin over there. There was a long blue pin here and here. And I see a long, oh, there's 6 long blue pins to put in. There's these 2. And one has to go over here. And then 2 over here. Okay. Where's the other one? These 2, these 2, that one. Oh no, there's another one that goes there. Okay, it's just straight up 4, and then this goes in the middle. I missed that. Okay, there we go. And now these I don't know, T-axle connectors. And those go on top here. And then the 1x5. So we got two 1x5 or two 1x7s. And they are hooking on right there. Okay. That's it. Now two more. No. Does it say two more? Right. No, you're missing a. So we have a 1x7. Oh, there's the two of them. I was a little worried there. I thought I only had one. Okay. Let's see. We gotta put one of these through here. And one through here. Okay, so now we're still on this side, and this goes in that, and like that. Okay, there we go. Now, we still have, what are these? Okay. Got this with an axle and a beam or a pin here, and then that goes there. I gotta do two of these and get the other like that. Okay, these two things go on the ends here. How does that work? Goes here? Okay, it goes here. And here. That's gonna be for hooking something together. And we put some black pins in there. There's two more black pins. They go here. And here. And four long blue pins. Okay, one goes here, goes here, and I see a long blue pin over here and over here. Okay. Now we have the 5 beams, and the 5 beams are going onto those. There. And there. Okay, now we have some... Oh, wait, there's a blue pin. Blue pin. And there's the last blue pin in the middle here. Okay, now... this, we got 2 of these. And they go, oh, they hook onto these things. So which way are we facing? We're facing this way. They have to go like that. Oops. I totally, how did I manage to have this like not on the right side at all? Okay. It's like that on this side. And then like, no, like this on this side. There we go. Hope those are right. Okay, now we have this gear. Apparently needs to go in there, so Axle connector. Oh, we have the little gray gear. Push that down there. And that is supposed to go in there while I try to get that in there and hook that up. Okay. It's connected and spinning freely. Okay, now this. Okay, that's supposed to hook in to here. Now I'm supposed to put in that axle in here. And that goes in like that. And that's supposed to go over here and put the other axle in there. So a bit of a looser connection there because it's not pinned in. And then I have this frame part, and we take this way and hook everything up here. Okay, the red pin goes in the middle there, and we just hook everything up. Pushed in, there we go. That lines up with that. Okay. And now this last couple of things here. And that goes in there. Okay. It just goes in. Okay, now I don't like that I have an orange pin over here, and I see where these two pieces go. So we've got one over there, I missed one over here. So there we go. I think that's everything. Okay. That's looking pretty good. So that has been part 1 of my Lego Technic Bugatti Chiron build. So this is where we got to in this first part. We got this first part of the base of the car and the differential. I'm assuming that's the rear of the car. And that is looking pretty good so far. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and take it easy.